Here's a thought worth sharing. Something we don't always remember, especially when we're young. What slips our minds often matters most. Needing a hand doesn't mean you're weak. In fact, asking for help is a sign of incredible strength. Let me tell you about a small voice that never asked for help. The silence around this child grew louder every day. In class, the lessons seemed impossibly hard. At home, homework dragged on for hours, pages filled slowly under a dim light. Yet when things got tough, the kid stayed silent. It wasn't what anyone expected, but fear held them back. They were afraid of looking weak, worried about seeming like they didn't know enough, terrified that others might laugh. So, silence became the default answer. The child would nod their head, pretending to understand. They'd put on a brave face, even as the pressure piled on inside. Unanswered questions stacked up one after another, and the weight grew heavier with each passing day. One day, the teacher asked the class, "Does anyone need help?" Hands went up all around the room, but this child's world remained untouched. They sat frozen, thinking, "I should know this already. I don't want to look silly." That evening, the homework felt heavier than ever before. The little one tried to figure it out on their own, again and again. Soon, silent tears slipped down their cheeks. The parent noticed. They sat down beside the youngster and spoke soft words. "You don't have to do everything alone," they said. The child whispered back, "But what if I'm not good enough?" With a gentle smile, the parent replied, "Strong people ask for help. It's the ones who feel small, who pretend they don't need it." The child listened, and those words stayed with them. The very next day at school, something brave happened. When the lesson felt confusing, a small movement began. The child lifted one hand. Slowly, it rose into the air. Their heart was pounding, their voice shaking as they said, "I can't make sense of this." For a moment, there was just silence. Then, a warm smile spread across the teacher's face. "Thank you for asking," the teacher said. "Your question probably helps everyone." Around the room, other students nodded. Some looked relieved. They had been wondering the same thing. Surprise washed over the child. In that moment, the world seemed different. Help came easily. The teacher explained the concept again, slowly and clearly, and suddenly. It all made sense. Something clicked. A quiet shift took root. Everyone finds things hard to handle alone sometimes. Even adults. Even teachers. Even heroes. Needing support doesn't make you weak. It means you're brave enough to want to learn, to want to move forward. What matters is that you keep going, even if it means someone has to walk beside you for a little while. From that day on, the child changed. They asked questions, they spoke up, and they learned faster than ever before. It wasn't just about being smart, it was their courage that made all the difference. So, listen closely. If you feel stuck, if you feel confused, if things just seem too heavy to carry on your own, no, you're not weak. You're human. Raise your hand, ask the question. Talk to someone you trust. True strength reveals itself in the asking. Trying to go it alone for too long will weigh you down far more than reaching out ever could. Forward movement often begins with a little help. Every single step ahead counts. Hold on to this thought. Always. It's okay to let someone else step in. Sometimes, just sharing the load is all it takes to make a world of difference. Asking for help isn't a sign of failure. It's an act of trust, and it's the foundation upon which we build ourselves up, stronger than before. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content that aims to inspire and uplift. See you next time.